Hey, what's up? I'm Ga. This is Seven Mortal Sins. Welcome. So today I want to do a follow-up vid on my tier list video where I kind of break down some of the tiers. And today we're going to start with the 4 stars. So I've got all of the Fs, right? Because all the 4 stars were in F tier. But I got F minus for the especially bad ones, F minus for the less bad ones, F for the averagely bad ones, F plus for the slightly better than the bad ones, and then F plus plus for the best of the worst. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in, take a look at their kits, so I can kind of help explain to you why they are where they are. Starting with Marilu. So we're going to look at plus 15, even though you can't get plus 15 because we have no soul mirrors for the 4 stars as of recording. So take that with a grain of salt. Looking at stats, these are abysmal. Base 884 is one of the worst speeds. I think someone actually beats her out in terms of terrible speed. So looking at the kit, her support effect reduces AoE damage by 15%. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Kind of specific. Spirit charge. She can get 4 stacks of 5% attack. She's got a counter strike. Let's see, bullet breath, 70% chance to recover 7% of current HP, a little bit of self-sustain in there. Then giant killer, so she hits twice, the 70% chance to do a 3rd hit. Windmill strike hits twice, 50% chance to do another hit. And then lion charge hits 3 times. If it's a crit, 50% chance to do another hit. So she's literally just doing damage. She doesn't really have like any sort of stuff. Like, this is just a very vanilla kit. But she is good for what she can do. And what she can do is, here, I'm not putting her in F minus. She is, I would say, actually an F plus, just because you can use her in the gold dungeon, the daily dungeon for gold, because she can do all those multi-hits, and that's pretty much all she's good for. Alright, so next up we're going to take a look at whoever's next in this list. Sylvia. Alright, so looking at Sylvia, she actually has lower speed than Marilu, which is awful. So her support effect, immunity to daze for the team for 4 turns. Very good in specific things like Vortex of Torment. You can bring her in to just kind of block the daze if there's that kind of gimmick on one of the stages. After attacking, she can get more defense and regen. She gets immunity to taunt, which is not great. Okay, so hero play. 1 hit, inflicts taunt. Let's see, resolute. Where does it say she does resolute? Oh, so she gains resolute, right. Reduces the caster's damage taken by 30%. So she's kind of a taunter slash tank, but with this terrible speed, she's never going to really get to do anything. And this has a CT of 5. That's huge. She's never going to use this. She's never going to get to move. She's never going to be able to do this ult. It's just too costly and she's too slow. Alright, first shot hits 3 times. She gets Iron Wrist. 30% chance to taunt the target. What's a CT on this? Oh, only 1 CD. That's actually quite good. So dog walk, 100% attack, 20% chance of taunt. She's so bad. But just because of her supportive effect, Daze Barrier, she is going up into F++. Just for that. I mean, like, that's literally all she's going to be used for, but she's going to make your life a lot easier in Vortex of Torment whenever that comes around. So, I mean, you're definitely going to want Daze Barrier for any kind of gimmick stages. So, next up is Rufina, one of the faster 4-star Awakers, sitting at 1031 for speed. Alright, so her passive support effect, Freeze Barrier, very nice. Again, good for Vortex of Torment. She's got Spirit Guard, just like Sylvia. Let's see, Focus Surge, basic effect hit plus 9%, so that's just gonna make her effect hit go up a little bit, I guess. She's immune to freeze, which, I mean, the only time you would use this is if you're not using her supportive effect, and you're pretty much only gonna be using her for her supportive effect. Alright, Super Spins, CT of 5, and she's slow. This will never go off, but it does have a good effect. Increases move gauge of all allies by 50%. Very nice. If she could use it, it would be good, but it's never going to go off. Alright, Star Reception recovers HP of allies, removes freeze, and then deals damage to 3 enemies and increases move gauge of all allies by 25%. This is a very, very good skill, but it's got a cooldown of 3. So she'll be able to use it once, maybe, if she can move, and then that's it. Alright, Space Dew. Deals damage, 40% chance of freeze. I mean, she's pretty much just going to be used for the supportive effect in something like Vortex. So, where's she at? Rufina, come on up to F++. Just for the supportive effect. You're going to use her sometimes. Noach, one of the faster 4 stars. Let's take a look at what she got. Confuse Barrier. Okay, so if you're noticing a trend like these barriers, definitely something you want to keep around. Just for gimmick PvE fights. So Healthy Strike, if she's healthy, she gets more attack. Weakness Focus, if she's fighting something that's red, she does more damage. And when landing a crit, she gets another hit, which is pretty good. Alright, so her ult deals damage and gives herself Keen and Tear Down, so she's going to give herself more crit. And she's going to get a crit damage bonus. This is very good. And only has a CT of 1, so she's actually going to be able to use this. So far, she's looking like one of the best 4-star Awakers. So Bio Experiment deals damage, removes poison from your team, which is whatever, but then she also gives them Keen, which is a crit rate buff. Very nice, only cooldown of 2, which is very good. She's going to be able to use this quite often. Surprise Attack does damage, and she stacks up more crit, so she's basically just a crit machine. As far as 4 stars go, she's like one of the better 4-star DPS, I guess, but also has a very nice supportive effect. So I'm thinking immediately she is going into F++ here. Okay, so moving on to K. Okay. So we got this Daze Barrier, just like one of the previous persons, decent speed for a 4-star. Battle starts, she gets more attack. She's healthy, she gets more defense. And she's got the critical pursue, just like Noach. Alright, and then, if I remember right, she just has like a bunch of vanilla stuff. So, CT of 3 on this. She might be able to use it like once. But basically this is going to give her 2 actions, which is pretty good. Full mark, if it's a crit, increases move gauge of all allies by 27%. Very nice here. And then quick draw hits twice, 20% chance to increase the caster's move gauge by 20%. So she can kind of just keep herself going. But I mean, like, if this kit was on a 5-star character, it would be busted because they would have better stats. But because it's on a 4-star kit, she's very underwhelming. But as far as 4 stars go, she is going up into F++. Alright, so moving on to Jacqueline. Alright, so Jacqueline is awesome. She's got this speed support. Battle starts, all allies gain 6% speed. Very nice. Another similar character that people use for an effect like this is Sariel. But Sariel only gives 5% speed unless she's like plus 12 or something like that. So if you just want a character to toss in your team to make your team faster, this is a good option if you have nobody else. So she's got this healthy strike. I hate abilities like this because like you take 1 hit and it shuts all this stuff off. She's got lifesteal, so a little bit of self-sustain, only 25% chance to trigger though. Thunder Punch. She must be an Electabuzz. So deals damage, inflicts daze, and grants Iron Wrist. So pretty good. CT of 3 is a little sus, but she's got decent speed for a 4-star. I think she's the fastest one we've seen so far. Alright, and then Land Crushers. Cooldown of 3, which kind of blows, but whatever. Deals damage, 45% chance to inflict daze. Then Wall Breaker hits twice, 30% chance to taunt. If it's a crit, she pursues. So, very solid 4-star character, I would say. Definitely worthy of F++. Alright, moving on to Draco. If I remember right, she's absolutely garbage. I'm sorry if you like her. But she's got this healthy strike nonsense. She does have regen, which is nice. Supportive effect, more healthy nonsense. Like, okay, I get it. Whatever, it's bad. This attack only deals damage. That's it. That's all it do. This attack deals damage and removes defense break. This attack deals damage and gives her Iron Wrist for 3 turns. Like, God, she does nothing. Like, right now, I'm gonna put her in F-, maybe F-, but like, she's such a nothing character. She's going in F-, for now. Kylan, hopefully I'm saying that right. So let's see. We got healthy formation. I hate these abilities so much. They're so bad. Okay. So if she's healthy, all allies take 15% less damage for 1 turn. Alright, so Unyielding Will grants immunity to death once, and then she revives herself. She's immune to Taunt, and she has Counter-Strike, which is quite nice. Like this, I mean not Taunt Break, but Unyielding Will and Counter-Strike is a very nice combination. I like that a lot. Death Hug, 300% damage, heals ally with the lowest HP by 40%, and grants all allies Iron Wrist. This is a very nice support ult. It would be better if the CT were lower so she could actually use it because her speed is bad. Rising Horn, so heals and grants the caster Iron Wrist. Ice Slash heals ally with lowest HP, so she's a healer. Kind of something hard to come by, I guess. At least in 4-star, like, she's like a healer slash buffer. If you play Genshin, she kind of reminds me a lot of Bennett, except Bennett's actually good. I would say Kylan is probably up in the F+ with Marilu. Like, she's not really gonna be seen, like, say you go into Vortex of Torment or whatever, you're not bringing Kylan. Let's be real. Alright, so Aura. Okay. So Healthy Strike, hate that shit. Self-regen, very nice. Weakness Delay. When attacking target's weakness, reduce its move gauge by 15%. Very nice. She's got no supportive effect, but she's decently fast for a 4-star. Some pretty decent damage on this ult here at 410%. Grants her Iron Wrist and inflicts Fracture, but you know, CT of 4, never going off. Hurricane, so it has defense break with 30% chance. That's not great. Okay, so Shipwreck. So it deals damage. She gets Keen and Teardown, which is crit rate boost and crit damage boost. This is very nice. I would say she probably goes into F+ with these two. Alright, so Drusilla. I used to use her in the early game because she's like one of the fastest 4-stars and is like another healer, like actual healer. She's kind of bulky. So she takes less damage from weakness. She's got Healthy Strike, I hate that. Healing Breath. Before the action, she has a chance to recover HP. And when action ends with her supportive effect, 40% chance to recover HP of all allies, and then heals 6% of the caster's current HP. This isn't terrible. Like if this were on like a 5-star or like a Sin Virtue Rider and they put the supportive effect into the main passive effect, that wouldn't be terrible. Sweet Home deals a low amount of damage twice, recovers all allies' HP by 50% of their current HP. That's a pretty big heal, but CT of 5 never going off. So Soul Extraction, 100% attack twice, recovers HP of all allies by 36% of their HP, which is pretty nice. Flower Kiss recovers HP of the caster, but very underwhelming, but still I'd say probably F+. Alright, so Matina, I think she's another healer actually. Healthy Strike, hate it. She gets regen, Spirit Adventure. When taking damage, increase move gauge of all allies by 15% with a 25% chance. Okay, but Enchant Barrier. Battle starts, gains immunity to enchant for 4 turns. This is useful. Ooh, she has a CT of 0. She can immediately use this. That's kind of nuts. Okay, so 330% attack is damage, grants all allies heal, removes enchant from all allies. Okay. So she basically gives her teammates regen based off of her attack for 4 turns. And then Hell Barbecue grants the ally with the lowest HP heal, which is more regen. And then Mincemeat just has a low chance of inflicting daze. This is bad. But these two, pretty good. This supportive effect, very nice. Probably take her into like Vortex or whatever. So yeah, she's going into F++. Alright, Svetlana. The slowest Awaker, I think, so far that we've seen. She has no supportive effect. Healthy Guard, trash, damage formation, grants all allies a shield equal to 90% attack. guard injection before the action, chance to boost defense. So this damage formation is kind of interesting. It doesn't say whether it scales off of her attack or, you know, her teammate's attack, or even when it triggers. Huh. I feel like they could word that a little bit better. Requiem deals damage, recovers HP of all allies by 100% attack. It's probably going off of her attack, so it's going to be small heals. CT of 4, not going to happen. Alright. 240 attack is damage, 60% chance to reduce target's move gauge by 20%. That's pretty bad. Solo dance, taunts, the 35% chance. That's bad. Bad. Oh, Svetlana. F minus. Okay, moving on to Ingrid. So Ingrid here has a supportive effect. Agility formation 2. When battle starts, all agility type allies gain 16% speed. That is huge. That is a very big speed bonus. Spirit charge. After attacking, attack +3. It'd be better if it was before attacking. Like, let's be real, she's probably not going to get more than one attack off in a real fight, if at all. Crit surge increases her crit rate. She's got lifesteal. Bloody Queen. She gets to go again. This is very good. It would be better if it wasn't CT4. That's pretty much never going to go off. So Kiss in the Dark deals damage after when a turn ends. Remove Fracture from the caster and one ally and receive a shield. This is a very interesting attack here. Poorly worded, but interesting nonetheless. So Rosa, whatever. When dealing damage, recover the caster's HP. That's not terrible. I would say just for this supportive effect, she's going up into F++. Alright. So moving on to Elphys. We're almost done with the 4-star Awakers. There's literally just 2? Right? Elphys and Evelina? So Elphys, support effect. All strength type allies gain 18% attack bonus. That's very nice. Speed surge. She gets a 12% speed boost. Healthy strike. Hate that shit. Power injection before the action. Attack plus 13%. That's much better. Red Lotus deals 330% attack as damage. If the target is killed by this attack, reset the caster's skill cooldown. Interesting. That's not going to happen. I highly doubt she's going to get a kill ever. First 8. 250% attack as damage. When turn ends, grants all allies Iron Wrist. That's kind of nice. Flower Rain hits twice at 90%. After dealing damage, 30% fixed chance to attack a random target. And she's pretty much just going to be used for the supportive effect. So we can toss her up here as well. Alright, and last and probably least, we have Evelina. So let's see. Supportive effect, before the action, moderate chance. I really wish they told you what % chance this is going to be, because moderate could be like 40%, it could be 60%, it could be somewhere in between, it could be like 39.237, and like I'm assuming this applies to your whole team since it's a supportive effect, which is meh. Body strike for action. This is just healthy shit, but with different words. So reboost, battle starts, inflicts Skill cooldown on all allies by 60% chance. Okay. Spirit haste after attacking. Speed +4 with a high chance. Alright. Multi-ensemble. 260 is damage. Very weak. After the action, reduces the skill cooldown of all allies and increases their move gauge by 20% with a cooldown of, or CT of 1. That's not bad. That's not bad. Sound shock. 115%. Attack is damaged twice. Grants all allies Gale. CD of 2. Not terrible. Okay. Sound wave. 180. 50% chance to reduce the target's move gauge by 15%. That's pretty mediocre. I would say she probably goes somewhere in here. Okay. So now that we have this list up, I feel like some things need to be rearranged a little bit. We'll probably move Marilu down. Kind of want to move Evelina down. I feel like she's like right in between here. So we'll say here for now just to be safe. I think a couple of these characters had the same support effect. Like Daze immunity. And then somebody else had Daze immunity. Who was it? Confused barrier. Let me see here. Was it you? Enchant barrier. Let's see. Wasn't gonna be you guys. Was it K maybe? Daze barrier. So it was K and not Rufina. K and Willia. Daze. So okay, so just because K is a better character than Rufina, I'm gonna put Rufina down here because I feel like she was absolutely garbage. Yes, absolute garbage. Chances are you'll probably have K anyway, and K's just a better character than Rufina, and having the same support effect makes Rufina redundant, and she's complete garbage. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this right here. Like, these are the worst of the worst. Rufina is technically down here, but because of her support ability, even though it's overshadowed by K, she is slightly more useful than these two. Marilu has one niche use. Evelina is not terrible. These guys, not the worst. And then these are going to be your best 4-star Awakers in the F++. Still F, but it's better than F-. So there you go. Yeah, I'm going to be probably going over some of the Awakers next, kind of breaking down their tiers. I won't go nearly as in-depth because there are so many more of them than the 4 stars. I mostly wanted to kind of highlight the 4 stars kits because I'm sure a lot of you guys have never read them before. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.